Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Jamil once again. Today we are going to analyze weekly time frame on Alibaba stock. Last week we have done discussed after closing below $100 market can fall sharply from here because $100 is a round level. You may see I always stretch a round level $100, $200, $300. This kind of round level act as a support and resistance in the market. I have seen a lot of time that round level work as a perfect act as a support and resistance. So in this case, market need to pause here. Market need to respect here. But you see, there is no any expectation. Market is completely on the huge selling pressure. We also plan the moment it is close $100, it can fall sharply from here. So this is what exactly the result market is doing. So right now the support will come out $80 because these are the place where the last time buyer has made upside momentum. It could be 80 or for someone it could be 75. So this is the range where market after reaching certain level it can make a pause here, or even it can make an impulse move from here. So do make sure after reaching 80 level, 80, 78, 79, you start to lock some of your profit, because these are the seller will be a huge profit from the top, and it has made completely 1, 2, 3, 4 days red candle on a weekly basis. So if I show you the previous time, here again 1, 2, 3, 4, after four candle red candle, market has made impulse move from here. And here again and 1, 2, 3 red candle, then again another green candle. So in previous time, again 1, 2, 3, there's a green candle. So there's a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, again there's a four candle and one green candle. So there's a lot of example in previous chart we have find out. So after completely 1 to 3 to 4 candle red, then market has made another green candle. So chances are very high there is a support 87 for someone, 878, 79. So prefer going to be around level 80. These are the support level buyer are waiting to hold the market. So who even sell from this range, they are going to may look like they are going to reverse their position, square up, or even buy back their position after reaching this kind of level. So after reaching this level, we could expect in this week that market going to make this kind of confusing candle, or even this kind of reversal candle on weekly time frame. We might see this kind of green candle are going to be happen that in a green candle, because four candle is look obvious that market is completely on the selling pressure. So buyer need to be on the market, or even these are the seller need to square up their position because they are on the profit. So resistance support are near, so they might be square up their position. Then this is why the market can make this kind of green candle or reversal candle on weekly time frame. So let the market decide what he wants to do. This is all just our planning. So let's jump into the daily time frame to understand how the market movement. Right now, if I talk about advanced point, market is look obvious. It is completely 10 to 12 day coming for selling only. There is no any place. Yeah, you might see these are the green candle, these are the green candle, but you need to consider green candle. If it is green candle, if it is buyer, then buyer need to break the previous high. But there is no any sign, there is no any sign that buyer able to close his previous high swing. So still we need to consider this is again, this is selling, this is also a selling pressure. It might be these are the seller who book their position. So this is how market is going the higher side. So we don't consider as a strong green candle in here. So it's now look obvious here. This is the first thing. The second important point, this is the gap, these are the gap painting, and always remember gap act as a support and resistance in the market. So we had a plan that market is completely look now obvious. This is how not market work. It's completely on the selling pressure. It will be downtrend first. Let me draw the line again. It is completely on the selling pressure. Then after maybe suppose on Monday it also again make another gap and another gap. Another selling pressure. Then after reaching this level, then we might see slow initially market try to go on the higher side. It will make this kind of impulse move. Then seller after seeing the resistance, then they will sell again after reaching this level. This is going to be very crucial. This is going to be game changing momentum. Why I'm saying, because after reaching this level, if buyer is strong, or even who the buyer who bought even here, even from here, if buyer are on the market, we might see this kind of pattern. This is going to be a W pattern. after reaching this level. I'm not saying this is exactly we're going to make, I'm just giving the example. This is how price work. After reaching this level, either he will go on the higher side if buyer are on the market, or either if seller are stronger than buyer, definitely this range will going to break again. The moment it is going to break again, the price action will become confirm. It was a downtrend, then it has impulse move, then this downtrend again formation are making even from here. So it would be very clear for us that price action will be downtrend or price action will be on the reversal sign from here. So to make sure, if you want to sell in the market, you need to see the price action. The price action 85 need to close. If market, if any candle within 50-minute time frame, if you see that 50-minute time frame already closed below 85, there is a confirmation, the chances are very high it may down another 5 to 6% to reaching his near his support for the market. So another thing, suppose we planning to sell in the market, and what market directly give us surprise by opening directly this kind of gap down. So in this condition, direct opening in the gap down, we can do anything. The plan the plan we made that we will sell and we will collect the point. Market will take all of the uh, point within overnight by opening the gap down. Chances is very high after opening the gap down. These are the seller. These are the seller. Even these are the seller will get point. Will get a profit overnight without doing anything. So if they are people going to square up their position, even buy back their position, market can go on the higher side, market can make reversal from here. So it can be two things, be on mind. After opening the gap down, you need to reduce your quantity, or the better if you don't trade, because it could be a panic scenario. Either if these people going to book their position, it can go higher side, so this is going to be a confusing moment. You might think why it is going upside, it was a negative sentiment. Or the second thing, it could be hold candle, it could be this kind of hold candle the market possibly going to make after opening the gap down. So it's better after opening the gap down, make sure you list your quantity, or even not to take a trade. Wait for 1 to 2 days to understand the right momentum. He need to move somewhere, even Monday on Tuesday. Even if he start after opening the gap down, he make this kind of red candle, then after closing this you can also again planning to sell. But it's look obvious what I said, market don't continuously cannot go in one direction. It need to uh, goes, it need to make a high, then seller will sell again. This is the seller, it was continuously downtrend, seller will come again, then they will sell. So after seeing this kind of pattern, that's a confirmation that yeah, its chances are very high it can go more deep on the downside. So you need to wait after opening the gap down. I feel look like market can go on the higher side, but I'm not saying it will go this like this much of higher like that. After opening the gap down, he will make a price action, then seller will sell again, then the price will come again. So this range will going to be deciding either he will go upside or either he will go downside. So it would be very easy to take you trade and not to be a panic where the market is going if you wait for 1 to 2 days. So let's jump into the 15-minute time frame to understand how we can take a trade. So on Friday, market has made impulse move in this range. So 86 is going to be support for the market. So what I said, if market opening in the flat, you need to wait for closing, because these are the support. This will act as a support for the market. If you want to sell, you need to see a 50-minute time frame that market is completely closing 85 below. This kind of red candle has made below $85, then you can aggressively sell in the market for 80 for even 78 by targeting this kind of range. And if market, one condition we can consider, two condition we need to think about not to take a trade or be wait for 1 to 2 days after opening the gap up and even gap down. Gap up and gap down will make it confused. After opening the gap up, it will become a completely on sideways to volatile market, because this will act as a support and this will act as resistance. Because last time we saw completely buyer tried to go on the higher side 2 times or even 3 times, then market has made rejection from here. This is a u-turn going to be support for the market, and this u-turn will act as resistance in the market, and this u-turn will act as a support. So market will be on the confusing stage after opening the gap up. Better not to take a trade for one day if this happened directly opening the gap down, gap up. So gap down, suppose market opening the gap down, so what we plan, it could be two scenario, either it can be go on the higher side or either could continuously go on the downside. So you need to wait for one day. If it is going on the downside, we can plan to sell in the market for less quantity, not aggressive quantity, because it may can reverse any of the point after opening the gap down. So it's better after opening the gap down if we wait for one day, then the understand the direction. If it is going on the higher side, we understand that yeah, it is going in the higher side, because these are the seller, this is the seller we saw in daily time frame. They are going to book their position. This is the reason market is going on the upside. If it is for downside again, so that's a panic scenario. Market is selling and it's directly opening the gap down, so it's still on the selling panic scenario. So do make sure you reduce your quantity and you sell in the market. So I hope you enjoy the position. I hope you understand my point. After opening the flat, we will sell after seeing this kind of red candle closing below 85. And I hope you enjoy the video, guys, and if you learn something, do make sure you do your own research. This is on just my own view. If market work, if market move the way I want, I will make something. If it is not, I will respect to the market, I will give my SL to the market. So this is how the plan you also. So hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you learn something or if you enjoy the video, friends. I will see you in the next video again. Thank you very much.